Uh, like I mean, yesterday we had some introduction about ourselves, right? So, is anyone left here who couldn't start? Yes, Renika,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
Hi,
Go ahead.
everyone. I am Renuka. I am from Madhurpakkam. Previously, I worked as an admin in private company. Presently, I am housewife. Now, I am looking for a job opportunity in IT field. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Who else? Shravani, have you done? Hi, Shravani. Okay, Srikant, you have completed, right? Srikant.
Yeah, introduction completed, sir.
Okay, Nagaraju.
Myself Nagaraju, so I am working in TCS as a user management. I have total 7 years of experience. I am from Hyderabad.
Okay. So someone joined with Realme. Who is this? Realme. Realme RMX 3381. Who is that? Realme.
Yeah, I have completed my introduction.
Your good name, madam?
Yeah, Damayanti.
Damayanti, right? So I'm renaming your name, and what you do from tomorrow, you join with your name. Okay.
Okay,
Now I
sure.
renamed it. Now I renamed it. Fine, no problem. Kalakar, you have completed, right? Kalakar.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I am Kalakar. Hi, everyone. I am Kalakar. I am from Hyderabad. Actually, I am looking for job.
Okay, so you're in job search, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Pragati, have you completed? Pragati? Pragati, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, your voice is too low. Yeah, you can speak. Have you completed yesterday your introduction?
Hello, good morning. Myself, Pragati. I am from Hyderabad. Previously, I am working in Tech Mahindra. After that, I got married. Presently, now I'm free. I'm looking for an IT job. I'm settled in IT. job.
Okay. Pragati, your referral from whom?
My husband. My husband referred
Your
me.
name?
Raju.
Yeah, Raju. Raju. Okay.
Mm,
Good.
okay.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So fine.
Okay.
Okay. Is anyone left with your introduction? Guys, anyone left? So that we will finish it and we will start. You can come out and speak. Naresh, Krishnan, Divya. Divya, have you done?
Yes, sir. I done, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I have completed.
Okay. Looks like everyone completed. Fine. Okay. Let me share my screen. So today onwards, we are going to discuss about the cyber things. Okay. Today is the first class for us, technical class. Okay. So what is the things that we are going to learn and all. So this PPT I have prepared for everyone. It's like I will share this one. I know once after this introduction sessions gets over, I will share this with everyone. Don't worry. So now we are going to discuss about what is the cyber security and what we are going to do with the CyberArk and what is the agenda, what we are going to learn. Everything we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay. So cyber security, normally in general, what we'll do if you have money or if we have gold, right? What we'll do in our home we will keep, or else to improve the security for our assets, right? Like documents and gold, money. What we'll do? We'll keep in the bank. We'll store it in the bank. We'll take one shelf and we'll keep it in the bank for security. To improve the security, we will do this, right? In the same way, organizations, the companies, okay. 1 second, someone student calling. Sorry guys. Yeah. So, some organization, not some organizations, many of the organizations, they will use their IT infrastructure. IT infrastructure means like they will have servers, systems, right? They want to secure their systems. Why? Because, the attacks means like hacking, attacks, cyber attacks. Someone, they will take a control of the systems and they will do this hacking and all. So to avoid these issues and all, what we should do, we have to protect our IT infrastructure, our systems, our data, everything we should protect. Okay. This protecting the data with respect to the applications, softwares, with respect to the files, the data, the servers, network security, everything will comes under cyber security. Okay. Network level security, application related security, files related security, data related security. Okay. Everything, system related security, everything we protect for our entire organizations, like any organization, whatever. Okay. We have to protect our IT infrastructure. So this and all comes under cyber security. Understood, everyone? Understood? So we will follow different approaches, different techniques, methods to protect our IT infrastructure, right? So if you go to any company, they will have some IT systems. Like for example, many of the people here from non-IT background. So in your college days, you might have done a computer lab, right? Computer labs. So there would be some servers, right? So since it is college, there won't be any much important data. I mean, in your computer lab, I'm telling, not the main college office related servers I'm talking. Okay. If, for example, your office, your education related servers, there won't be much important data which can help to, I mean, suppose if you lose the data, then I mean, we can recover it, or else it won't create big impact for you. It's okay. But suppose in your college itself, you have administration office. In that administration building or office, you have the servers are there. Complete students' data is there, students' information is there, financial information is there, your employee information is there, your organization related information is there, everything is there. And for that systems, for that servers, you will have some accounts, user ID and password should be there. If suppose that user ID and password is taken by someone else, then the other people can easily log in and they will do whatever they want. Correct? No? Am I right, everyone? Am I right?
Yes.
Tell me, I need response. Okay. This is not like, that I will cover, I will speak and you will listen, not like this. Okay. It is like interactive sessions. Our sessions are interactive. I will call everyone here. Okay. I will call everyone, whether you are understanding or not. Right. So it is like an interactive session. So you should respond. If you respond, I will feel that you are understanding the concept. Right. Okay. So we have to secure our IT infrastructure. So that user ID and password is there. For example, your one company CEO is there. Okay. CEO having some user ID and password. He will log in and the major activities and all he will do. Right. If you want to approve, he will log in and he will approve. If suppose that CEO's user ID and password, if you get means, what you will do? You can also log in and you can also do whatever you want. You can take the system control on under you, right? You can take the control of that system from your side, right? So to avoid these issues and all, we should protect our IT infrastructure, systems, network, applications, accounts, everything we should secure. Okay, so this is what we are going to do with the help of complete during this cyber security course. Okay, here in the cyber security, we have different products are there. Okay, products are there. Here anyone don't know what is server? You can frankly tell me so that I can cover. Okay, here anyone don't know who is who don't, I mean don't which, I mean you don't know anything like server? Do you know or not, everyone? Anyone don't know what is server is?
No,
Sir,
sir.
I don't
Actually.
know, sir.
Okay, fine, no problem. See, I'm using my laptop here, right? This is a Windows operating system. This is for my personal usage. This Windows 10 or Windows 8, Windows 11 or something. Okay, this is for my personal operating system, right? In the same way, the companies, the organizations, they will use some systems. Okay, they will also use some systems. They will use some different operating systems. It is called server operating systems. Okay, now operating system, right? Windows 10 is an operating system. Windows 11 is an operating system. Windows 8, 7 is operating system. Okay, in the same way, there would be a separate operating systems for servers. For example, like Windows 2012 or 2016 or 2019. Okay, these are all some newly, some 2020 something is coming. Okay, now until now 2019. Okay, server operating systems. In the systems, we will install this server operating system, and going forward, we will use these servers for our business purpose, for the commercial purpose. Okay, so in IT systems, I mean IT companies, they will use this kind of servers. This is a Windows server, for example, right? In the same way, you can have a separate systems for Linux operating system. Linux operating system is a completely a command line operating system. Okay, you can go through the YouTube just for basics. Linux is a separate operating system. When we open the Linux, that time I will show you how the Linux environment will looks like. Okay, so Linux. Okay, and in the same way, you can have a database systems also. Some of the systems, some database related things, or some mainframes, or some other different servers we may have. Okay, so these servers we will use for business purpose, commercial purpose, like some softwares need to execute. You are using Facebook, you are using Google. Okay, you are simply accessing the Google application, Google page, you are accessing from your system, but there would be a server which can process your request in the background. You are simply doing net banking, you are sending money from net banking, but whatever the changes that you are doing, whatever the request you are doing, that request will have a separate server. From that server, whatever the changes that you are doing, that will reflect in that system. Understood, everyone? Getting my point? You are booking the tickets, online tickets, bus tickets, train tickets, any temple darshan tickets, right? You are booking, you are booking from your system, but actually in the server side, that changes and all reflecting. Understood, everyone? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes. Right. So
Yes.
from your side, you are booking the ticket, right? From your side, you are booking the ticket, but in the background, for example, you have booked one train ticket, IRCTC train ticket. Okay. From your system side, you book the ticket, but that is actually reflecting in one server, in the one Windows server or some other server. There would be one database application will be running. Okay, one database application will run. Like if you book the slot, if you book the ticket with your name, right? Here, that in the database, your ticket will get created here. Your ticket will get created. So here, this is one of the applications. Means in the server, you may have many applications. In that, this is one of the database application which is running here. Okay, database application means software. Okay, nothing else. Don't think any other thing. Okay, here one database application or software, anything is same. So here the database is there. So if you book the any ticket or something, that ticket is the ticket related data details and all is creating and it is reflecting in the database. Now this database application is running. This database application is working in this Windows server. Either it may be 2012, 2016 or 2019 server. Understood everyone? Getting my point? Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now this is one server. This is one application. For example, it is running. This system, if any maintenance work, or if you want to install, uninstall, remove, delete anything, if you want to do any operations, means what we should do, we should have one system administrator for this server. We should have one or many system administrators for this server. Correct? No? Am I right, everyone? Tell me.
Yeah.
We need one system administrator. For example, we'll call his name is we'll call his name is Mike. Okay, Mike is the guy. So Mike is the guy. For this guy, this Mike, right? He need to log into the system with his username and password. His username and password. Password is just I'm just giving this password. I mean, not this one. And I'm, for example, password is ABC 123 something. Okay, this is the password. So he's with the name and with his user ID, this Mike user, he has to log into the system with his user ID and password. And after that, he have to log into this application, and then he can do whatever the operations he want to do in this application, right? Suppose he is a system administrator, this Windows system administrator, this guy, Mike. This user is having username and password. If you get this username and password, will you log in and will you control this application or not? Tell me. Can you control this application or not if you get this username and password?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
They will control.
Yes.
We can control, right? See, now let's assume this is one bank related server. Okay, bank related server like SBI, HDFC, anything. Okay, it is a bank related server. In the server, if a database application is running, means this server related administrator is there, and you are doing online banking. This is you. Okay, who is that in our group? Ajay is there. Okay, Ajay. Here Ajay, what he did, he will log in into net banking. He will he transferred some amount to someone, or he deposited amount, or he did something activity. Okay, that is reflecting in the database. So his financial things and all, transactions and all, storing here, his money, everything is storing here, right? If suppose this administrator password is hacked by someone, means that another person can control this server, and he will drop an email or he will call to this bank and inform like, hey, I controlled your system and I'm going to delete this database. You have to pay me this many dollars, then only I will release your system. Like that, the hackers will demand. Correct? No? Understood? Understood?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The hackers will do like that. Or else they will, they will inject some kind of virus programs also in these servers, so that this complete application will destroy. Okay. So to avoid this and all, what we should do in this server, this Mike user is an administrator. This administrator user ID and password, what we will do, we will secure with a cyber security solution called, one of the cyber security solutions called, what is that? CyberArk. Understood? Understood, everyone? Understood? So if you want to speak, you can unmute yourself
Yes.
and talk. Otherwise, please go for mute. Otherwise, I'm getting background noise, so it will disturbance for everyone. So you can go for the mute. you don't want to talk, please go for the mute. Nagaraju, are you there, Nagaraju? Okay, I'm muting you. Okay, so this user ID and password we will secure from the CyberArk. That's the what we are going to do with the CyberArk. Okay, everyone understood?
Yes.
Mike and his password, and its password is IABC 2993. Just an example I'm taking. Okay, now this is how we will secure. Now, if Mike wants to log into the system, means he will contact the CyberArk, and the CyberArk will provide a password. He will take this password and he will connect to the server. He will directly not log into the system, and he will not, going to do. This Mike is one of the administrator, right? He is having some administrator rights. Administrator means he will have certain rights in the system. Okay, so for example, in our home, our father is there. He is the administrator, right? In our home, he is the administrator. He will have all the rights in the house. If you want to take decision, he will take. If you want to stop, he will stop. Correct? No, everyone? Correct, right? In the same way, there would be some administrator accounts in the servers. It depends on the need, depends on the tasks. We will create some accounts, and that administrator accounts will have some administrator rights. So if they want to delete something, if they will delete. If they want to install, they can install. If they want to create, they can create. If they want to clean, they can clean. Whatever the activities they want to do, they can do with the help of their user IDs and passwords. That accounts is called administrator accounts. Understood, everyone? In cybersecurity terminology, we will call such administrator accounts, we will call it as a privileged accounts. Understood? Privileged accounts. Clear? What is privileged account is? Privileged accounts are an accounts which can have the administrator rights. Simply, the privileged accounts are accounts which can have the administrator rights. Understood? Privileged accounts definition: privileged accounts will have the administrator accounts. The account which can have the administrator rights. Rights means permissions. Okay, administrator rights. Such accounts we will call it as a privileged accounts. Privileged accounts. Understood, everyone? Our life in CyberArk will keep on, rotate and keep on, surrounded with these privileged accounts only. Like that, you have one account, for example, Mike. Like that, you may have hundreds of accounts in this server, hundreds of accounts in this Linux machine, hundreds of accounts in the database, hundreds of accounts in the some other server. These accounts and all, that accounts and its passwords and all, we will secure with the help of CyberArk. Getting my point? Understood, everyone? So
yes, sir. Sir, I have one doubt here.
Yes.
That CyberArk will provide the password. So only for curiosity. Every time when we log in, we want to. So he generate a new password, or some specific period he provide the password.
Yeah, all things are there. I mean, for a certain period they can provide. Under complete access they can provide, like that. Different things are there, and the passwords also we can provide. The access we can provide to that systems. We can control the access. That and all we will discuss. Okay, slowly one by one we will discuss.
Yes.
Guys, here some people may ask some kind of advanced questions, which I will not. I mean, I cannot explain during the beginning of the sessions. But if I say like I will cover this topic in the future, then definitely I will cover. You have to you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me so that I will understand how you are thinking. Okay, but few things I cannot explain now itself. Why? Because I'm slowly taking you to the upstage. I mean high level stage. So it would be difficult for me to explain advanced things in the beginning itself. Okay. Understood? But don't
Yes,
stop
sir,
asking.
thank you.
But don't stop
Yes.
asking. Okay, don't stop asking. If I say I will cover this in the next, then I definitely will cover. Okay.
Yes, sir. Only for curiosity I ask. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
You ask. I'm not saying you shouldn't ask. You should ask so that I will understand how you are thinking. Right. Good. So, this is what we do with the CyberArk, right? Privileged account security. Privileged account security. This is what we do with the help of CyberArk. Privileged account security. We will provide the security for the privileged accounts. The accounts which can have the administrator rights on the systems, we will call it as a privileged account. Understood, everyone? Clear? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubts? Any doubts? You can feel free to ask me, small doubt, silly doubt also you can ask me, but don't feel, don't hesitate to ask doubts. Okay. Right. So what we did, what we discussed as of now, how the privileged accounts will be in the system. Okay. So you can have any number of privileged accounts. That accounts and all we will secure with the CyberArk. Okay, and if the user wants to access this system, means his user ID and password is there with the CyberArk, he has to approach CyberArk, and CyberArk will provide the user ID and password for him. After that, he can connect to this server. Okay, that is what we do. Right. So now we will discuss more about privileged account. What is this privileged account and what type of privileged accounts would be there in the system? Okay. So privileged accounts are valid credentials used to gain access to systems. Privileged accounts are those that allow administration of a system or provide a higher level of access within a system. I don't want you to by heart these definitions and all. You just generalize the things. No one will expect in the interview also. Don't by heart the things going forward. Just generalize the topics. Explain it in a general way. Don't by heart the things. Like here, the definition is there. You can read, but I don't want you to by heart this one. Okay. Prepare running notes now onwards, and whatever the definition that I teach, learn it. So privileged account is an account which can have the administrator rights on the system simply. So here we have Mike user. He's the administrator for this server, and he can do some operations in this application, in this database application or software. So he can perform some activities. So the Mike user account is a privileged account. Understood, everyone? Understood?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
next, these accounts are designed to be used by system admins to deploy and manage IT technology like operating systems, network devices, applications, and more. With the help of these accounts, like a Mike user is a privileged account. This Mike with his user ID and password, he will log into the system. He will, what he will do. He want to change the operating system. He can do some of the activities he wants to do. He can do. He want to install some applications, softwares. He can do. If he want to remove, he can do. Whatever the operations they can do, that and all they can do with the help of their privileged accounts and its passwords. Okay, so that is what this topic we have discussed. Okay, they are the proverbial keys to infrastructure. Like their accounts and its passwords are very, proverbial keys, like very important one. It is with the help of that keys only they can do some activities, right? Which is why attackers or malicious insiders seek to steal them. So since they have some administrator rights in these systems, what hackers or insiders, malicious insiders or hackers, both are same. Okay, attackers, intruders, hackers, malicious insiders, everyone is same. They will come with some wrong intention. Wrong intention means they want to hack something. They want to theft something from the system. So that is why they will come. Okay, we will call them as attackers, hackers, malicious insiders. Like that we will call them. Okay, so what they will do, since your account have that much capability, since your account have some administrator rights, they want to hack your account information and all. Okay, that is why they will come inside to steal them. Understood, everyone? Understood? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. See, what kind of privileged accounts are there in the system? Okay. So some of the examples are, for a privileged accounts, examples are administrator, local administrator accounts in the Windows. For example, if you come to Windows servers, administrator accounts, local administrator accounts. Okay, like that you may have. See here, I'm logging in with my laptop. In my laptop, I'm logging in with my user ID and password. Okay, see here, if you go to C drive, users, where is a user profile? Where is my user ID? I have not created ID, right? Okay. Okay, I will show you in the system. You know, you will have administrator rights. For every system, there will be administrator. You know, in the Windows, administrator user is a top user. He is the highest privileged account, administrator in Windows. Okay, like in company, you have CEO, right? In the same way, the administrator account is the high privileged account in Windows Server. Okay, understood everyone? What is the high privileged account in Windows? Administrator account. Okay, with the help of administrator account, you can create a local administrator accounts like your user ID, my user ID, like who are all the administrators in that system. We can create their accounts also. Okay, see here, you have one Windows server. In this server, for every Windows server, the high privileged account is the administrator account. Administrator account. Okay, so this, with the help of this administrator account, we can create a n number of local administrator accounts. You know, administrator account, administrator will have high privileges. Privileges means permissions or rights. In technical terminology, privileges means rights and permissions. We will call it as a privileges in the cybersecurity terminology. Privileges. Note it down. Okay, going forward, what you should do, if you don't come across with any new technical term, you have to note it down in the notepad or notes. After that, you have to remember that, and then you have to start using that, so that going forward, you will be adapted to that terminology, and you can happily you can explain while you are explaining, while you are speaking, you will happily use that words. Okay, so going forward, if you come across with any new words, please note it down. Okay, everyone, will you do?
Yes.
Right. So in Windows Server, we will have a high privilege account called administrator account. This administrator account will have the highest rights in the system. If you want to delete anything, he can delete. If you want to uninstall anything, he can uninstall. If you want to, install anything, he can do. Whatever the activity it may be, this administrator account, with the help of administrator account, he can do. Okay. Compared to this administrator account, this local administrator account, Mike is a local administrator account. Your ID is created. For example, Ajay is there. Ajay account I have created. He would be a local administrator in this system. He will also have the administrator rights, but less than the administrator. So, like your manager is there, under that you are there. Okay, your manager will have so many rights, but you will have, compared to your manager, you will have less rights. Correct? No? Right, everyone? Correct or not?
Yes.
In the same way, in the systems also, Windows administrator will have, in Windows Server, administrator will have high privileges, high rights in the system. And with the help of administrator, you have created one more administrator called Ajay, who is a local administrator account. Okay, like that, in the Windows systems, you will have administrator accounts, local administrator accounts. Okay, so these accounts and all, we'll call it as a privileged accounts. Okay, right? So domain administrator accounts. What is this domain and what is this administrator accounts? Okay, so if you want to take a pic, you can take a screenshot. I will clear this. Is it okay? Can I clear? Please take a screenshot of this.
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Anyway, I will share recording also, but your wish. So few people dropping and joining. So please have some good internet. Okay. And then maintain the same. Why? Because this is not 1 or 2 classes. We are going to discuss, so many classes. So it would be helpful for you.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. So, right. I'm clearing, huh? So what we are discussing? Yeah, domain administrator accounts. What is this domain and how we can learn this domain? Okay. You studied from different colleges. Different colleges, right? Your education completed from different colleges. Some people, they might have done from the universities itself, right? For example, I'm in Chennai. Here we have Anna University is there. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. So I studied in under one university called SV University, but I studied in some other college. Okay. So for example, my college name is XYZ. XYZ. Okay. Here ABC. Some other college name is ABC. Some other college name is SV University. Okay. Like that. Some other college name is what is that? JNTU University. Okay. So like that. Sorry, not JNTU. Sorry. Not you. I'm not talking about university, colleges. Okay. Jagan's college. One college. Okay. Jagan's. And one college name. Tell me one college name. Tell me any college name.
PS.
Huh? PS. Huh?
Yeah.
College only, right? This one?
Okay.
University or college?
That is changed to university now. Sorry.
Okay. I want college name.
RVS.
RVS Padmavati, right?
Yes.
Okay. This colleges. Okay. And now this colleges and all belongs to any of the universities, right? So for example, we have one university. This colleges and all is affiliated to this university, right? All colleges belongs to this university. Now, this colleges will have their own rules as well as they will follow the university rules also. Correct? No? Am I right, everyone?
Yes.
So they will have their own rules as well as they will follow the university rules. If university decides exam fee this much you have to take, then colleges, everything, they will obey that rules. They will follow that rules. And they will collect from the students that much amount only, right? So now this colleges and all under this university control, right? In the same way, if suppose if university takes any decision, if any university creates some rule, means every colleges which belongs to this university should follow this rule, this policy or this rule they have to follow. Correct, right? In the same way, in the computer systems also, we will have n number of servers. In any organization, they will have n number of IT systems, n number of systems. Okay, it may be anything, any number of systems. Okay, to control these systems, we can have one more server called domain controller server. Understood, everyone? Getting my point? Getting my point?
Yes.
Like I said, all these colleges and all belongs to this university. All these servers and all is a domain joined servers. Means to this domain, it will join. Like I said, I used a word called affiliated, right? In the same way, these servers, which are all belongs to this domain, is called a domain joined servers. Okay, this domain joined servers, these servers and all, this domain joined server. For example, we have a server name called, okay, a server name called, for example, dc01.acme.corp, just on a domain. This dc01 is this system name, and acme.corp is a domain controller name. Okay, domain controller name. Now this is one system. For example, system 1. This system name is system 1. This system name is system 2. Understood? Now this system name is system 1. The fully qualified domain name of this system is the fully qualified domain name. Fully qualified domain name means FQDN. FQDN of this system name is, okay, system1.acme.corp. Getting my point, everyone? Because this system is a domain joined system. See, domain is a dacme.corp. So this system 1 is belongs to this domain. So this system fully qualified domain name, full name is system1.acme.corp. Jagan's College belongs to SV University. Okay, like that. Fully qualified domain name of the system is system.acme.corp. Getting my point? Getting my point, everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
This system will have some IP address. For every system, there will be some IP address, right? In the same way, for domain controller also, you will have one IP address. You know what is IP address, right, everyone? What is IP address, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone here don't know?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone don't know IP address? What is IP address? Damayanti, do you know what is the IP address? Damayanti
Yeah,
and who else? And someone joined today. Pragati, do you know what is IP address, Pragati? Pragati, do you know IP address or not? Hello, Pragati, are you there? Hello. See, this is the problem, okay? I don't know if you have a voice issue or something, fine. But, you have to listen classes carefully. It is not like since I'm sharing the recordings, you can just join the class and, you can mute yourself and you can go for your work. No, you have to be active here. Okay. All right. So, system 1, system 2 is there. We have, domain joined systems. These are all domain joined systems. Now, as we discussed earlier, for every colleges, they will have their own rules and they will follow university rules also, right? In the same way, we call the rules, right? In the colleges, rules are some, rules. We spoke about rules, right? Now, when it comes to the systems, we will call it as a policies. Getting my point, everyone? When it comes to the systems, we will call it as a policies. So for every system, there will be some policies. Policies means a set of rules. Policies is nothing but a set of rules. Getting my point? Set of rules, set of conditions, everything would be there. Based on these policies only, the systems will function. Based on these policies only, they will follow that rule. Accordingly, these systems will function. I will show you how the policies will looks like and all. Okay, everyone? Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, yes.
I said these systems have their own policies as well as this should follow the domain controller policies also. Okay, in domain control level, it will create some policies. Now we will apply these policies. We'll apply these policies on the systems, each and every system. Okay, each and every system. What I will do, I will create one OU. OU means organizational unit. Organizational unit. Okay, I will create one OU. One OU I will create. I will give one name. For example, my company name is ABC. With the ABC, I have created one OU. Under this ABC, what I will do, I will add a list of servers here. list of servers. What and all comes under this OU. Okay, so system 1, yes, system 1. System 1 belongs to this OU. Okay, system 2. Like that, I will add all the servers and its IP address here. And if I create any policy, and I will apply these policies on this OUs. Understood, everyone? So that if I apply this, if I create any new policy means, new rule means, I will apply that policies on this OU, so that what are all the systems are there under this OU, for those systems and all, that policies will applicable. Okay. Okay, everyone. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So,
Yes.
okay, Damayanti, you have network issue, so fix it. Okay, because you have to speak, I have to speak, everyone have to speak here. Right. So if we apply this rule, if I apply these policies on this OU means, what and all systems are affiliated to this OU, for all the systems, that rule will be applicable. Okay, so this is how we will apply the policies. Okay, we will come to know everything about this. It is just an example. Okay, here, since this is the domain controller server, in the domain controller also you will have some administrator accounts. Administrator you will have, or else some local admins you may have, right? So this administrator accounts, since this administrator account belongs to this domain, we will call it as a domain admin accounts. Okay, in your university you will have vice chancellor, correct, right? You have vice chancellor, VC. He will have rights on the, he will, if you want to come for a visit, he will directly come to colleges, correct? No, correct or not, everyone? Which are all belongs to the university. He can, if he want to come and check for auditing, he can come or not. He will have that right or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Right,
It will
he can
have.
come and he can take the decision. He can give left and right to that colleges, right? In the same way, this domain admin accounts will have a heavy great permissions. Okay, so this domain admin accounts are very, very critical accounts, because this domain, with the help of this domain admin accounts, we can control the entire systems which are all belongs to that domain. With the help of this domain admin accounts, we can control the systems. Okay, if you want to change some password for the system, we can change from domain. If you want to change some rule, we can change. The systems and all will work based on some rules, some security. Okay, some security with security. If you want to decrease the security, you can decrease security from domain controller with the help of domain admin accounts. We can log in with the domain admin accounts. If you want to decrease the security, we can decrease. We can increase, we can do. So domain admin accounts also one of the privileged accounts, because it will have rights on the domain as well as in the entire systems, right? So it is our responsibility, as you are going to be a CyberArk administrator, we should secure this domain admin accounts as well. So understood what is domain admin accounts, everyone? Understood? Tell me, understood or not?
Yes.
Domain administrator accounts is the accounts which is at the domain side and which can have the administrator rights simply. So like that. For example, in your real life, we have seen vice chancellor would be there, and that vice chancellor will have rights on the all colleges, right? He can pass the rule, he can ask, he can come for the audit, and he can check everything, he can pass some rule, like that. He can take the decision on the college also. He can unsubscript, or his affiliation also, they can stop, right? Like that, they can take an action. Like that, that domain admin accounts is one of the privileged accounts in IT. Okay, so this is what. Next thing, embedded accounts like applications and service accounts. Okay, so some of the accounts are there in the system, some of the accounts are there, some of the applications will work. Those accounts and all will have a specific service accounts, like that accounts are created to run that service alone. For example, you are working in one company. Okay, you are getting monthly salary every month first or every last working day, you are getting the salary, right? So your company is providing information to bank. You have to deposit this much money. Now bank, what they will do? Bank will deposit a salary for you, and your company will pay to the bank. Correct, right? They will maintain their account in the bank, and the company will maintain their account in the bank. From their account, the bank will distribute the salaries to the employees. Correct, right, everyone? Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Right. Right. In the same way, if suppose, in one server, your bank server, one database is working. Database. Okay. If this database works, then only you will get a monthly salary. If this database is down, then you will not get. Your bank servers are down. So that is why by 11 o'clock, you should get salary every day, every week, every month, but you are not getting because that database server is down, right? So in that case, what we should do, we have to check what is the issue. Bank server team, they will check what is the issue and all, right? So this bank application in the bank servers database application, the database software is running. Okay. Tagu, please go for mute. Okay. If you want to talk, unmute. Okay. See here, this database application is there. This application should run every month first or every last working day of your month in your month. Okay, in the month. So this application should run. So this job need to trigger. This job need to repeat every month once. So for that, what we'll do, we will associate one service account. This application we will run with one more. This service we will run with the help of one account called service account. Like that, you will have some embedded accounts and service accounts or some of the applications. Okay, these and all would be there. Those kind of service accounts and its passwords also we should maintain securely. So such accounts also we will call it as a privileged accounts. Understood, everyone? Understood?
Yeah.
Right, good. Next, root account, Unix, Linux, Solaris. Okay, so as I told, as of now, we have discussed about Windows operating system, right? The Linux operating system also there. Linux. You can just go through the YouTube. What is Linux operating system? You will understand a little bit. Okay. Linux operating system, everything will looks in a command prompt only. Command prompt. Right? You have to type everything in a commands. If you want to interact with the system, in the Windows, it means we can open the files, we can go from here to there, and like we will click like this and we will go. But in the Linux operating system, if you want to go, means for everything you have to type command. Okay, so in the Linux, you will also have some administrator accounts. Okay, in Windows, what is the high privileged account in Windows?
Domain admin.
Administrator account.
Administrator account, right?
account.
Administrator accounts in Windows servers, right? High privileged accounts is a high privileged account is administrator. In the same way, in Linux, root account is the high privileged account. Understood, everyone? He's like a CEO for that system. Got it? Account name is root. Understood or not, everyone? Not understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like administrator account in Windows, in Linux, root account is the high privileged account. Okay, he will have high privileges, high rights in the system. He's the top administrator account in the Linux. Like that, you will have in Linux, we have different flavors, right? Ice cream flavors, vanilla, milkshake. What is that? Vanilla, strawberry. In the same way, we will have different flavors in Linux or Unix, Solaris, Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat Linux, like the different flavors are there. Okay. So in all Linux flavors, root account is the top privileged account, high privileged account. Getting my point, everyone? So if suppose some hacker is hacked his system mains, then he can take the control of the system. And if someone is hacked this root account password means he can easily, they can log in and they can do. So root account also the one of the privileged accounts. Understood? Right. In the same way, in any systems, firewalls, routers, switches, load balancers, okay, virtual machine accounts, you will have different types of accounts. For those account, that kind of accounts and all, we will call it as a privileged accounts. As a CyberArk administrator, it is our responsibility to secure these privileged accounts. How to secure, how to do this and all, we will talk in the upcoming classes. Okay, for now, just understand. Okay, in databases you have database servers. You have for the databases need to run. For the databases, it will have a database admin accounts, database administrator accounts. Okay, and a cloud systems are there. Cloud means anything, any idea? Cloud, what is cloud?
Cloud is a big kind of server which will be divided into virtual servers.
Yeah, so normally in any organization, if you have physical servers, physical means, for example, in your computer lab, in your colleges, you will have the computer lab when you studied a BTech or MC or something. That time you went to lab and you practiced. There you went and practiced the labs in the physical system, right? In the physical server, you got access and there you will log in and you will do. There is some space is needed. There is some storage is needed. Physically, the servers are existing. Some infrastructure is needed. Some space is needed, to keep and maintain the servers, right? So there would be systems called virtual machines. Virtual machines means physically that won't exist, but whatever the activities that you do within the physical servers, the same activities also you can do. Suppose you have one physical server, it is having like a 32 GB RAM. Okay, I want to change this RAM size, means I want to increase the RAM size. What should I do? I have to purchase a RAM 64 GB RAM and I have to remove this 32 GB RAM and I will insert, or else I will keep 2 slots and I will insert that. If that system supports that much RAM, we can use that. Okay, so physically we are increasing the resources, but in the virtual machines, whenever you want to increase the memory or hard disk, whatever, memory means RAM, okay, whatever you want, if you want to increase the resources of the system means, we can do it with do it very easily. Okay, so that it will extend its resources size. Okay, virtual machines are physically it won't exist. So there are different virtual machine providers, like they will have they will purchase it and they will provide to us. If you, for your company, if you want a systems means, you can buy it from them. Okay, we can take from them, like Google, Azure, AWS, Amazon Web Services. Like we have different cloud providers are there, right, everyone? Right, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So what we can do, for my new infrastructure, I want some 50 systems. For every system, I want 32 GB RAM. I want 500 GB hard disk. Means you can send a request to them. You have to pay for them. They will maintain the servers and they will allocate some servers to you, and you can use that servers for your IT. Okay, so you need to maintain separate physical infrastructure for that. Like that, in the cloud they will manage. Okay, so this is one thing. And in like that, what are the accounts that you use for the database accounts, database related admin accounts, and securing cloud assets? Like in the cloud systems, we have some accounts, and DevOps secrets management. Like DevOps uses separate concept. Okay. In the DevOps, if you go to advanced level of CyberArk, there you will understand DevOps. DevOps is a different concept. Like that, you will have different types of accounts. So those accounts and all will keep secure with the help of CyberArk. These are all some of the examples. Okay. So in interview, they may ask you like, what is privileged account? So will you tell definition or not now? Everyone? Kalakar, what is privileged account, Kalakar? Now tell me.
It is an account which can have the administration rights actually.
Good, excellent. Okay. The account which can have the administrator rights is called a privileged account simply. Okay. You can tell some of the example like administrator accounts in Windows, in Linux root account and a domain admin accounts. Like that you can tell. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Don't buy heart, huh? Just understand and go. Right. Can I go to next slide? Can I go to next slide? Any doubts in this slide, everyone? Hello. Any doubts? Okay. I will take your silence as a go and I'm going. Right. So what will happen if you don't manage this privileged accounts? Don't manage means if you don't secure, if you don't keep secure these accounts means what will happen? Okay. So like if you don't keep secure your documents or gold or any money, what will happen? Someone will take, correct? No, right? So suppose you are maintaining one financial chit, financial company. Okay, financial chit. I mean, you are putting some chits and all. So what you did, you collected the amount from everyone, and you haven't secured that amount. You kept in your home. One day, a thief came and he took everything. Okay, so the next day you have to pay to the people. Okay, so you said like my amount and all gone. So for your company, what will happen? Will you run your business after that? You will lose the brand. You will lose your image. Correct? No, everyone?
Yes.
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 So we cannot run our business, right? So these are all problems. In the same way, if you don't manage, if you don't secure this privileged accounts means we will also face the same thing. Okay. So control for privileged users. For example, you are the administrator in this system. Okay. What is your name? Ajay Darshan. Darshan is there. Okay. Darshan is the administrator. Or Darshan, can I take your name?
Yes, please.
So Darshan is there. Darshan is the administrator in this system. If you don't keep this, I mean, Darshan, if Darshan is there, he will share his password. Okay. He will share his user ID and password to his colleague. He is not coming to office, but that task need to be completed by some other one. So he shared his user ID and password. After that, his colleague shared that user ID and password to someone. Like that, that is shared to everyone. So there is no control on the system and on this account. Now everyone can log in, everyone can do whatever the activity they want to do. So we should have some control on the accounts which we are using. Okay, so we will lose the control. If we don't keep secure, we will lose the control. Suppose if I keep secure that account means whenever if I keep that account in CyberArk means Darshan account and his password, whenever Darshan comes, I will give user ID and password for him and he can log into the system. Correct, right, everyone? Am I right? If someone else comes, will I give password? Will I give password to him?
No.
No, right?
No.
So I'm controlling access now. I'm controlling this system access, this user ID and password, this privileged accounts, I'm securing my CyberArk. So I'm controlling it, right? This is what we do. If you don't manage, you will lose the control. Getting my point, everyone? Okay, understood?
Yes.
Accountability of privileged users. Accountability means you should be answerable. Suppose Darshan gave password and username to someone, to whom Darshan gave to Kalakar. Okay, what Kalakar did, he logged into system, he uninstalled something in this system. Now management came and asked, Darshan, what happened? Why you uninstalled? Who should be answerable now? Who should be answerable now? Is Kalakar or Darshan?
Darshan.
Why? That is his account, right? Correct, no? So he should be answerable. Why you gave password? You should provide a proper justification. So accountability. Whatever since you have the administrator rights in the system, you should be careful and you are the accountable for all the activities. Whatever happens in the system, you should be answerable, right? If you don't maintain your account and password in a secure way, then easily that account and all will spread. Then you should be the responsible for that. So accountability for that privileged users. Okay, so that also we will miss. Understood, everyone? Getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Rarely changed and known to many. Okay, rarely changed and known to many. Okay, we have Darshan here. Darshan, we have here. You know what Darshan did? He's having his user ID and password for from very long time. For 2 years, 3 years. Also, he's working in the same company. He's using the same user ID and password. So since he's using the same password from long time, there may be chance that this password will spread to the people. Because if he provide that password to someone on one time, I mean, he provided that password to at one point, then the same password will be used by that user in future because we have not changed. Right, everyone? So what we should do, we have to change that password on a regular basis, like every 60 days once, every monthly once, every 20 days once, according to our business rules. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Point?
Yeah.
So if you rarely change the password means there may be chance that it will known by many people. It is known to many people. So to avoid this, we have to secure these privileged accounts as well as we have to keep on changing these accounts passwords on a regular basis. Right. So if you see for some of the net banking, for example, net banking, you use it to log into the net banking at a certain time, you will get like your account password need to be changed like that. Understood? In your office also, you will get a notification like your system password need to change. Are you getting notification like that or not, everyone?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it is a
Yes.
password policy. We will call it as a password policy. Every 60 days, 90 days, frequently we have to change the password. Right. So rarely changed. If you don't change means, if you are rarely changing means, there is a chance that the passwords will known to many people. Okay. Footprints. What is this footprints? Okay. Darshan is there. He logged into the system and he did some changes in the system. So who logged in? What he did? What operations he did? What he deleted? Everything, every activity, every action need to be captured, need to record. Otherwise, anyone can log in and anyone can do. Okay. We can do any kind of activity. Okay. So what we should do, we have to maintain all the activities, all the things, whatever we are doing in the system, we should have some record for auditing purpose. In your companies also, some auditing will do. In small business units, small companies, small even the supermarkets also will have some audit. What is this bill? Whether this is paid or not, this payment came or not, right? They will do some auditing. Auditing means like cross-verifying the activities which is happened for particular duration. For every 3 months, you may have audit. Every 6 months, you may have audit. Every 120 days, you may like that. Depends on your organization rule. So whatever the activities is happening in the system, everything we should maintain the footprints. Footprint means like this record activities and all we should keep. Getting my point, everyone? Understood? So if we manage with the CyberArk means, we will come to know when Darshan used that password. Darshan user ID and password is here in the CyberArk. When Darshan used the password, for what purpose he accessed, what he did with that password, like everything, what he did in the system, everything we can have. We can maintain the recordings, maintain the records. Getting my point, everyone? Understood?
Yes.
Right, good. So most powerful accounts in the organization. So these privileged accounts are most powerful accounts in the organization. As I told, for example, there is a bank, right? There is a bank. The database, bank database, complete database will work based on that, that application. Okay. If the database admin account is hacked by someone means it's very difficult, right? Because those are all most powerful accounts, right? Everyone, correct? No? So since that accounts are most powerful accounts in their organization, we have to manage them. We have to secure. Otherwise, we'll face issue. Understood, Shravani, Srikanth, Nagaraju, Renuka, Pragati, Naveen? Understanding?
Yes.
Right. Next thing, managing privileged passwords for end user. I want to provide access to this system for some other user. That user ID and password also I will manage. And this user is using some other account password and he is using to run that account to run some applications. So that accounts, that privileged accounts, and this user ID and password, this user related ID and password also we will manage via CyberArk. Personal user IDs and its passwords, and the user is using some other accounts, that accounts also we are managing. So managing privileged passwords for end user. For end users also, we are managing the passwords, right? We have no record of which privileged credentials are known to different individuals. Like, if you don't change the password or if you share the password to anyone means, Darshan, trusted his colleague and he shared the password and his colleague shared to someone and his colleague, that colleague shared to someone, like that. You will think like Darshan, since Darshan shared to his colleague, he think that password is shared to one guy only. But there may be chance that that password will be spreaded to different people and you will not have any kind of evidence that who is using that password, right? So who is doing with that password? So that will also create a problem. Getting my point, everyone? We have no proof of who has used privileged logins to gain access to any of your IT resources, when and for what purpose. Okay, so since if you don't manage these accounts and its passwords securely, now if Darshan ID and password is managing via CyberArk means, if Darshan comes, I will give access. If other one comes, I will not. If you don't manage via CyberArk means, who is using that account, what he is doing, we cannot have any control on that accounts. You don't know, you cannot maintain a proof also. and who has used that privileged accounts and its logins. Like with the help of privileged accounts, we can log in and to gain the IT systems of your resources. Like you logged into the IT system, system, and what are all the things that you did, you will not have any control on it. Okay, for what purpose he is logged in, for what activity, for to complete any activity, or for which reason we accessed the server. We cannot maintain any proof for that because we are just living, right? So if you can control, if you can manage with a security solution like a CyberArk, we can have some control on it. Okay, so what are all the problems that you are seeing here? These problems and all we can avoid with the help of a privileged access solution, PAS, privileged access solution called CyberArk. Understood, everyone? PAS means
Yeah.
privileged access solution. PAS. Okay. PAM, privileged access management, like how you are managing these privileged accounts. PAM and PAS. Solution means complete that application, complete this product is called PAS. CyberArk is one of the PAS or PAM products in cybersecurity. Okay, so CyberArk we will use to protect these privileged accounts and its passwords and its access. Everything we can secure with the help of CyberArk. Getting my point, everyone? Understood?
Yeah.
Yep. So there is no way to verify that each of your privileged account passwords are cryptographically strong or sufficiently unique and are changed often enough to be secure. Okay, so you are using password. Okay, so Darshan is using an account password. He is using Darshan123. What Darshan? Darshan at the rate 123. Is
That's
it
a very easy
guess
one.
or not? Is it easy to guess or not, everyone?
It's a very easy one.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
So how he is using, like if any hacker wants to try, he can try with these passwords, right? Darshan123. Since Darshan name is Darshan, I can easily take his password and I can try with that password. I can log in. There may be chance, right? So it is easy to guess the password, right? So it is not cryptographically strong. It is not a strong password. We can, if the password is any password is easy to guess, then that is not a correct password. So for such privileged accounts, we should maintain the password policy. Password policy. We are talking now about password policy. Password policy. Okay. Password policy means for your account, how you want to manage the passwords, how you want to keep the password. Okay, so you might have filled some online applications for Gmail or even for some other online applications for job purpose. You are planning, you have tried to create some user ID and password. That time it will ask you to maintain minimum 16 characters length. The password character should be 16 characters length. It means the password should be 16 characters. Right, everyone? Are you seeing this or not? 8 characters, 16 characters, right? Minimum 16 characters you have to maintain, or minimum 8 characters for the password. You have to maintain 8 characters minimum. In that password, minimum 2 upper characters should be there. Are you seeing this or not, everyone? Huh?
Yes.
At least
Yes.
2
Yes.
lower
Yes.
characters you have to maintain, lower characters. At least one number, one digit you have to maintain, right? And at least one special character. Okay. So 1 second. Sorry guys, I couldn't control. Okay, one digit, one special character you have to maintain. Like that, you will have some set of rules to maintain the password. This rules is called password policy. Understood, everyone? And this password you have to change for every 90 days once. This is also comes under password policy only. 90 days once, this account password need to be changed. These are all comes under password policy. Okay, clear? Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you can by meeting this requirement, by following this requirement, you have to compose a password. And if you can use means, it will be cryptographically strong. That password will be strong password, right? Because it is not easy to guess now. It is not that much easy to guess, right? So you have to follow this policies and all, and it should be unique password. Unique means you should not repeat. The password should not repeat like the world password. Suppose you have used some password, you should not use world password. World password should not use. Right? Shouldn't repeat or use. You should not use the password which you used last time. You should not use the same password now. These are all the conditions. These are all the rules. Call it as a password policy, right? So it should be unique password and are changed often enough to be secure. So oftenly you have to change, like frequently you have to change according to the policy that we will set in our organization. Understood, everyone? This point?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Increased online threat by external hackers or intruders. Since outside the threats are increasing, right? Some accounts are hacking. Recently, some hacking happened on the Uber also. Uber. Did you see anyone? You can check in the YouTube also. Okay, hacking on Uber. You search in YouTube, you will understand. So increased online threat by external hackers or intruders, like the guys who are hackers outside or intruders. We can call it them as a intruders also. So these threats are all increasing. That is why we should manage these privileged accounts. Otherwise, these problems and all you will see. Okay, everyone? Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Good. So breach of privileged account can lead to, if suppose if you don't manage, if you don't secure, manage means keeping secure in cyber terminology, and in cyber security terminology, manage means we have to protect, we have to secure. The bank is managing your account. The bank is securing your account. All right. The bank is managing your belongings. The bank is managing your property. Means your property related documents, your gold, everything the bank is keeping secure. Right? Managing means keep it secure. Okay. If you go and ask, they will check the biometric, they will check your proofs and all, then only they will give keys to you. Right, everyone? If you are saving in bank, if you want to keep documents, gold, anything, what they will do, they will create one shelf for you. You have to pay monthly once to the bank or something. Okay, some timely you have to pay. After that, then only we can go for it. I mean, once after they identify your identity, then only they will give key to you. Then only you can go and open the track. You might have seen in the movies, right? The same thing. Right? If you don't manage, what are all the problems you will face? Financial losses. If suppose the bank related accounts, privileged accounts is hacked by someone, then what will happen? The bank will, the organization or the bank may face financial losses. Correct? No, everyone? Correct, right?
Yes.
Financial losses, right? Brand damage. Brand damage means if suppose you have deposited amount in one bank, suddenly you got news like in that bank the hacker attacked and so much of hacking happened. It means the bank is not managing the security protocols to protect our data. to protect our money, right? So what you will do? You will not going to continue with that bank, correct? No, am I right? You will close your account and you will go to some other bank, right or not? So
Yes.
their brand will damage. Business continuity damage. Business continuity means it's very difficult for them to continue their business. If suppose something happens, then it's very difficult to recover that and to go as it is, like earlier how they were. It's very difficult. Their business continuity also will stop. It will create a problem, right? Regulatory penalties. They should pay the penalty to the government, and even they should pay back to the customers or to the customers also, right? So like that, any company, customer loss, obviously, if they don't secure this, then they will lose the customers also, right? So that is why I took example for the bank, but any companies, okay, now Reliance, Reliance Jio and Airtel, whatever company it may be, they should secure their IT resources. They have to secure their IT infrastructure. For that, they will follow a different security solutions, cyber security solutions like CyberArk. Understood, everyone? Understood? CyberArk is one of the top from past 3-4 years. The CyberArk only is the top most privileged access security solution in the market across the world. Okay, we have different PAM. I mean CyberArk. I like CyberArk. We have different products like Beyond Trust. Okay, like Beyond Trust. Let me show you here. Okay, in the YouTube, in the Google itself, I'll show you list of PAM products. So some people they will keep CyberArk, some people they don't keep. Okay, don't think about that. Huh? See here, CyberArk, Broadcom, Delinea or Centrify, Beyond Trust, right? FoxPass Identity, Jump Cloud, right? Thycotic is there. See, Beyond Trust is there here. Centrify is there. CyberArk is there. Imperva, what is it? Impervata is there. One Identity is there. Micro Focus is there. Manage Engine is there. I know Manage Engine. Okay. Delinea is there. Centrify. I know Centrify also. And like that. Thycotic also there. Okay. Thycotic also one of the booming now. We have different things are there. Different other PAM products are there. As you are a CyberArk administrator, you should know about your competitor also. Understood, everyone? Correct, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Should know about your competitor.
Sir, Okta and SailPoint, these things.
SailPoint, yeah, SailPoint also there. SailPoint, okay, Valix. We are using Valix. Okay, Valix is there. Semantic, like different HashiCorp. See, HashiCorp Vault is there. Like that, I know. Many are there. Delinea, Okta. See, Okta also important. One of the booming Okta. Beyond Trust looks like the same way like CyberArk. Cloud PAM is there.
Azure also.
Azure AD also there. Yeah, Azure AD. So many things are there. Okay, so you should know some different PAM product names also, right, everyone? Will you remember? Thycotic, Centrify, Beyond Trust, Azure AD. Will you remember 4-5? Tell me, will you remember or not?
Yeah, yes, sir. Okta, SailPoint, Azure AD, and CyberArk.
Yeah, like that. Okay. Right. So that's all for today's session. tomorrow we'll discuss about what, with the help of CyberArk, what we are going to do and what we are going to achieve. Okay, so these slides and all we will discuss in tomorrow's class. So am I going fast, everyone? Is this okay? Is fast is okay?
No, sir.
Is okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't know you all pinged me in WhatsApp or not. So I'm going to create one WhatsApp group for all of you. So if you are want to continue this course, so you can continue. I'm going to create a batch 12 WhatsApp group today. If you don't, I mean, if as of now, if you don't, if you haven't messaged me, so you can message me in WhatsApp. So my number is 99400045. Wait, let me pause recording. So I pinged that number in the chart. You can follow that. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Any questions? Any questions?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
We'll
Bye.
meet
Thank you.
tomorrow. Same meeting invite. Same meeting ID would be there. Okay. If there is any change in the meeting ID, then I will inform. Until then, you can use the same meeting ID and password, and you can join exactly at 9:30. If suppose if I am canceling the class, means I will message in the WhatsApp group, and whenever you join the class, before that, please check WhatsApp, and if there is no message, means you can happily join the class. If there is a message, means you don't need to join the class. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.